Alright, this video is to teach people about some of the guild functions available to them. In the bottom right of your screen you should have this icon here that says guild. If you click on that, it opens up the guild screen menu. Now, one thing you can do is go to guild territory. This is what I'm about to do now, and you can go to the altar here, and you can use spins on this wheel to get certain things, including rare items. The best thing to land on in this wheel is the shop item. Second best would be the tokens. A third would be either the gems or the bound balance. Then you've got scrolls are really nice. Crops are okay. Sometimes you can get a rare crop, but I've never received one. Potions are good. And then after that, big gold is probably the next best, but it's kind of a junk item to land on, usually. That, the Daru, and the XP. So, one thing you should be doing is timing your blessing wheel so that it tries to land on this thing right here, and it tends to follow a pattern. I almost got the shop item. It's all about like where you start with this yellow circle, and it tends to land 2 after where the starting point. So if I started here, you might land there more often, or 4 after, or 3 after, 1 after. It doesn't usually land 5 or 6 after, so this was a rare occurrence. But occasionally it'll land like two before. You just kind of gotta watch what the timing is currently and then adapt. Okay, so one more thing you can watch for is when there's a cluster of good things to land on. Gems, shop item, balance, seed, and scrolls, and tokens, and potions is not bad. So if you spin somewhat in the center of all of them, you're more likely to get the things on this side. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I got a potion anyways. The other buildings that are available to everyone in the guild include the guild shop, which is really useful if you don't have luck stones already for enchanting your stuff. I like to go with 80% chance of success, so using the level 7 luck stones until you reach the point where it gets to be really expensive, and then I move up to the level 8 luck stones. And then when you get to the point where you've maxed it out and then you turn it into legendary, you can still enchant even further, so that's where I start using the level 9 luck stones instead. Because that's when it gets extremely expensive. You can buy legendary stones here. We have access to level 50 and level 40 ones, 5 per day. They're pretty expensive, but they're worth it, especially if it saves you a run later. And you can do something that'll be more valuable in future. And potions. I always try to run with level 5 power potions for important things, like guild battle, stuff like that. TOK. Unless it's an easy run and I'm just carrying someone. Then I might use a weaker potion. There's also the skill tower. If you go into the skill tower, this is where guild masters and assistant guild masters can unlock the skills. Members can go to learn skill, and they can learn their skills here. Now, I'm an archer, so this was the first thing I maxed out. Power boost, well, that and the income from gold production, because this one's cheaper to get. This was the last one I maxed out because all it offers is M-Deef to me. M-Attack does nothing for an archer. Same goes for knights. On the other hand, mages don't really get much from power boost. They only get P-Def, and not as much as the defense boost, which is 4 times as much. Lastly, we have the vault. This is where you can store your items. Gives you a little extra storage space. Me, I have quite a bit because I used vouchers to expand it when it was affordable to do so. Now though, it costs $10 to give 1 row of inventory space, and I'm probably never going to expand that anymore. This here is where you make contributions that you can spend in the shop and the skill tower and the guild altar. So that's what I'm about to do.